may still be a month out until the 4th of July, but the Gering City Council is already giving the green light to a trio of upcoming fireworks shows. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the Gering City Council last week gave approval for a trio of consumer-grade fireworks shows to take place from late June into early July. Approved on Tuesday were special event permits for a June 27th or 28th show for the Monument Shadows Golf Tournament, the Allred Brothers Show for July 3rd, and a show sponsored by the Western Nebraska Pioneers on July 8th. Pioneers owner Chuck Heeman explained that show would be a part of a special weekend-long event.
We have the U.S. military team who was here last year coming on 4th of July. We have it's a vintage baseball team. These guys dress up in 1890s uniforms and they get out there and play by those rules. The next day, and then the All-Star event was to cap that off, Grega. Justin's very busy on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, as you can see already. So that's the fireworks show after the All-Star game itself was conceived as a kind of a capper to that whole weekend.
While the first two shows would take place during the July 4th holiday discharge period and have Gering Fire present, the Pioneers show would be outside that time frame and Gering Fire would be training at the station. The first two shows received unanimous approval, while the Pioneer show was given the okay, with Councilman James Jackson dissenting. With the lead, Scottsdale Public Library's summer reading program will kick off tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the library. Summer reading is for area and visiting youth from birth through high school and the first 2 years of college. The program runs for 8 weeks, and families may register their children at any time during those 8 weeks, but the first day has lots of extra fun. This year's theme is Color Our World, so the first 100 children who register will receive a colorful 5-inch stuffed animal with a choice of a hamster, rabbit, unicorn, and more. Any child who registers the first day can enter a drawing to win an art set, a Duplo train set, or a Minecraft Lego pirate ship set. We will have more news right after this.
Whether you're gardening, searching for the perfect vacation home, or planning your next travel destination, your life is just as unique. Your Raymond James financial advisors, Jody Rosiska and Kevin Figg, get to know you, your passions, and your vision for the future, so you can live your life. That's life well planned.
I would definitely recommend Allo's business services to other companies. Allo's next-gen firewalls have allowed us to tie 6 physical locations together along with numerous remote employees to produce and collaborate and generate content for our local radio group. It is very important for Nebraska Rural Radio Association to have the best in internet and phone service. We rely upon that every single day. Allo provided me with a solution that fit our needs. They have a quality product, great technical support, and a local presence in their community.
Welcome back. A cornerstone business in downtown Scottsbluff is preparing to close the doors forever. In a letter sent to local media, Michael Tallman has announced that after over 75 years of service to the Valley, Tallman Jewelers is going out of business. Back in 1948, George Tallman opened the store in Mitchell, and 14 years later was joined by his oldest son, Bill, opening a store in Scottsbluff, with both his brothers, Jerry and Ralph, later joining the business. In 2002, Michael moved his family back to the area to join the business and says thank you to all of their customers for their support and patronage throughout the years. The going out of business sale will begin Thursday at their store on the corner of 17th and Broadway. Well, the city of Scottsbluff would like to notify the public of a closure on Frontage Road that's being made to complete street repairs. Starting today, the Transportation Department will be closing Frontage Road south of 27th Street, and the roadway will remain closed for up to 2 weeks. Access to the mall and adjoining stores will still be available by way of Frontage Road from Circle Drive. And Governor Jim Pillen hosted a bill signing ceremony and news conference Friday, highlighting the package of bills brought on his behalf, focused on protecting Nebraska kids from the impacts of big tech. 4 bills addressed a variety of concerns, including the creation of AI-generated pornography, personal data access and privacy, creation and oversight of social media accounts for minors, and impacts resulting from smartphone use in classrooms. Pillen called it a gigantic step forward in protecting Nebraska kids.
Collectively, all these bills have an incredible impact on helping our teachers, giving schools the chance to teach our kids instead of being interrupted nonstop, and parents, helping our parents be able to protect their kids from the big tech online predators.
Attorney General Mike Hilger said when the federal government has failed to lead on the issue, Nebraska is moving forward to provide a model for the rest of the nation. Combined, LBs 140, 172, 383, and 504 were crafted to provide tools for parents, teachers, and law enforcement when addressing the dangers and harms that can result from smartphones and internet access.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
In for the Monday update. Let's start with the Western Nebraska Pioneers as the team has opened the season at 1-2. Their season opening road trip closing out this weekend. They finished up yesterday, dropping a high-scoring affair over in Colorado with the Fort Collins Foxes, 19-15 the final. After a scheduled off day for today, the Pios set for their home opener tomorrow night against the Greeley Grays at 6:35. Of course, we've got the Pioneers broadcasts again this year on KNEB with Torrington native Logan Hunter. Pregame tomorrow night will start at 6:20. The All-Star portion of the summer got started this past Friday in town with Gering High School hosting the Panhandle Prep Girls and Boys All-Star Games. A pair of wins for the blue teams. The girls final 85-63, an MVP showing from Douglas, Wyoming's Jaden Meyer. Played a great two-way game that included 20 points on the offensive end. Zaylee Benish, the game-high scorer for the red team. She's from Layton. She had 24. Sydney's Kayla Westby finished with 23 in the boys' game. The Blue a 99-88 win behind an MVP showing from Gering's own Jack Mazer. He scored 24 points in his home uniform on his home floor to lead all scorers. 23 of the 24 players that played in the boys' game did score. With these athletes not in season, with it being an all-star setting, plenty of high-level defense really. Played good action start to finish on Friday night. Make sure you check out the photo gallery from the games posted on the recap story on the website. All-Star activities continuing this week with the West Nebraska football and volleyball games coming up on Saturday. Check in for the players early Wednesday morning. A few days of workouts ahead of the action on Saturday. Football will kick off at 11 a.m. at Bearcat Stadium, and then later Saturday afternoon volleyball at 3 o'clock at Cougar Palace at WNCC. We'll have broadcasts for both games on 107.3 The Trail. That is the latest from the Sports Desk today. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, Gering will not be hosting the U.S. Gravel National Championships or the Rubidoux Rendezvous this year, but one local brewery is spearheading an event for local biking enthusiasts. The Flyover Brewing Company is hosting their second annual Flyover to Flyover gravel bike ride, which will run from their original brewery on Broadway in Scottsbluff to their Hangar 39 location in Potter. Nikki Egan, the brewery's off-site manager, told the Scottsbluff City Council that they want to kick things off on June 27th with a street dance ahead of the nearly 70-mile bike ride that Saturday morning.
We are planning to have a registration at the brewery this year on Friday, June 27th. And in conjunction with that, we would like to have a street dance outside on 19th Street between Broadway and the alley, which we also do. I think we did that. We already did that one, didn't we, for our birthday party? Mm-hmm. So want to do the same thing for the registration event, kind of make it a big party. And then keep that street closure until 8 a.m. the next morning so the bikers can take off from that contained area.
Egan says along the gravel bike route, there will be stops at 2 strategically placed aid stations with plenty of snacks and hydration to fuel the rest of the ride. Participants will arrive in Potter for their annual Car Bowl event, and then a shuttle bus will take everybody back to Scottsbluff later that afternoon. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.